The moment our eyes met, I knew something had shifted irreparably. The room buzzed with laughter and conversation, glasses clinking, music threading softly through the air. It was supposed to be a celebration. My company had just secured its largest contract ever, and my boss insisted on throwing a party. Across the room, Daniel, my husband, stood chatting with a colleague. His posture was easy, his smile calm, the quiet pride of a man who loved without needing to announce it. And then, I faltered. It wasn't deliberate. I hadn't planned it. But it felt like a betrayal all the same. Robert, my boss, leaned in a little too close, whispering something smooth into my ear. My skin crawled. I should have pulled away. I should have made it clear where my boundaries lay. Instead, I froze. A nervous laugh slipped out, not because I found him funny but because my body betrayed me. His hand brushed the small of my back and for a heartbeat I did nothing. That brief pause was enough. When I finally looked up, Daniel was staring. The warmth in his eyes drained away instantly. The glass in his hand tilted under the chandelier's light, and for one terrifying second, I feared he might let it shatter on the floor. Our gazes locked, sharp, icy, unspoken, and in that instant, everything between us changed. The drive home was unbearable. Daniel's knuckles were white against the wheel, his jaw clenched as if it might crack. I tried to speak, to explain, but my words felt hollow. "Daniel, please, it's not what you think," I whispered. But he didn't answer. His focus stayed on the road, the headlights slicing through the dark. Finally, his voice came, quiet and steady, and it cut deeper than any scream could. "I saw enough, Claire." The following days were worse than I could have imagined. Daniel didn't yell. He didn't demand answers. He just withdrew. Nights on the couch, silent dinners, unread messages. He moved through the house like it weighed him down. Every attempt I made to explain was met with a gaze so heavy with devastation that it broke me more than anger ever could. I replayed the party over and over in my mind. Why hadn't I pulled away? Why had I laughed even when every fiber of me wanted to escape? Robert had always crossed lines with a smug arrogance, but I convinced myself it was harmless. I never imagined it could unravel my marriage. 2 weeks later, the silence finally broke. I was chopping vegetables in the kitchen, my hands trembling from the endless quiet, when Daniel set his coffee cup down softly. His voice, low and weighted, made my chest tighten. "Do you love him?" I froze. "What, Daniel?" "No, it's not like that." His expression remained unreadable. "Then what was it?" "Because I've spent nights wondering if my life with you has been a lie. You let him touch you. You laughed as if I didn't exist." Tears blurred my vision. "It was a mistake," I whispered. "Not what you think. I swear." He didn't shout. He didn't argue. He just stared at me, the silence suffocating. Then he shook his head, eyes glistening yet steady. "Do you know what it felt like, watching the woman I love lean into another man? Even for a second?" Everyone saw it. That broke me. I covered my face, sobbing, realizing that no apology could mend the hole I'd carved through his trust. I braced for him to leave, for the slam of the front door, but he didn't. One night, he came into our bedroom. He sat on the edge of the bed, his voice stripped raw. "I don't want to lose us, but I can't pretend it never happened. I can't erase it." My heart thudded painfully. "Then, tell me what to do. How do I fix this?" For the first time, I saw him vulnerable, torn between love and pain. "Earn it back," he said. "Show me I matter more than him. Prove to me I'm the one you choose every time." That was the start of the slow, agonizing work. I resigned from my job, leaving behind years of dedication, knowing I couldn't rebuild our life with Robert still in it. I blocked his number and cut every connection. I poured myself into Daniel, giving back the love I had almost lost. It wasn't easy. Some mornings he left without a word. Some nights I could see the party replaying in his mind. But there were also glimmers of hope, his hand brushing mine at the table, his voice soft before sleep. I clung to those moments even as doubt lingered. Months later, another gathering arrived, this time with Daniel's friends. I nearly refused, terrified of the memories and eyes watching. But Daniel took my hand. "We can't hide forever," he said. I stayed close, laughing only with him, paying no attention to anyone else. When the music slowed, he pulled me into his arms. "Dance with me," he whispered. "This is what I needed, to know I'm still the one you choose." Tears pricked my eyes. I buried my face in his shoulder. "I'll always choose you, Daniel. Always." Forgiveness didn't come quickly. The scar remained, a reminder of how fragile trust can be. But piece by piece we rebuilt our bridge. Not perfect, not whole, but strong enough to move forward. Through it all, one truth stayed with me: Daniel chose to stay. He chose to fight when I had given him every reason to leave. And that gift, the grace of a second chance, I will never take for granted.